What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video. And today we are going to talk about this nonsense going on with Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, Netflix unicorn store. She continues to be the most protected celebrity I have seen, and I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why they're protecting this woman. I have no idea. But we're going to give everybody time to jump in here. So I will give you guys a few minutes, and let me see here. Geeks and gamers, how's everybody doing today? Share. I'm live. Let's talk about Brie Larson and Netflix. Alrighty, so. All right. So, how is everyone doing today? Thank you for all showing up. I appreciate it. Make sure it doesn't look like any notifications has gone out yet, but I appreciate a few of you showing up already. Smash that melee button if you don't mind. And we're going to start showing some screen caps of what's going on with this. Swig of apple juice in the WrestleMania 30 cup. If you can share this video around, please. I appreciate that. It doesn't. I still haven't gotten a notification on my D-Day Cobra channel, which I'm signed into right now, for this live stream. So interesting how that's working out. No notifications on my own channel. What's up with that? What's up with that? It's almost like people don't want to know what's going on with Netflix and Brie Larson. Let me see. All right, so we got 100 people watching. Hello, everyone. Hello. Let's see. Nighthawk says, OMG, tired of all your negativity. Unsubscribed. All of your videos are the same. Nighthawk, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Nighthawk. Like I said, man, I know. You want to say that it's because that my videos are the same, but ultimately you're just mad because your girl got a taste of Big J. And I understand. I do. I mean, any guy would be mad if another dude banged this chick. So I get it. I'm sorry. It was your fault, though, because clearly you weren't taking care of business, and I had to come in and save the day. So my bad, bro. My bad. All right. Let's see here. I don't know. I don't know if he's being sarcastic. It's hard to tell. But, you know, we like having fun here. All right. So we've got, when we hit 200 watching, I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about this story really quick. So, let's see. Actually, she's not my girl. Haha. But all your videos are the same. Way to rationalize. Oh, really? Do you want to talk about that? Do you want to talk about that, Nighthawk? All right, let's talk about some facts then, Nighthawk. Let's talk about some facts. Because I'm sure, let's see. Okay. Let's talk about some facts. Because Nighthawk wants to talk facts. So let's talk about facts. Okay? Look at there. Live stream. Okay? Mario Kart, Star Wars, box office breakdown, Captain Marvel, Avengers, Dumbo, Captain Marvel, Star Wars, Zack Snyder talking about the DCEU. Here's Endgame. Here's Keanu Reeves. Here's Jordan Peele. Here's an Article 13. Here's a J.K. Rowling video. Here's another Captain Marvel, Star Wars, Article 13, Star Wars Celebration, Captain Marvel. So, yeah. If they're all the same, how come I said like 10 different topics? Maybe you just need to pay attention a little bit better. You know, like, I'm sorry if it's too hard for you to comprehend what's going on here. I'm sorry if you can't count. I'm sorry if you can't understand anything other than your NPC talking points. But hey, man, I'm just here to help. I'm here to help. Now, do me a favor and shut your fucking mouth and go find you a better channel, because clearly this one is not up to your standards. Okay, now let's talk about business at hand. I just released a video on my personal channel where I'm talking about this Captain Marvel Netflix nonsense. Now, if you're not familiar with the story, let me go ahead and give you a little bit of background here. Okay, so Netflix advertised this movie called Unicorn Store the other day. This is the post. They advertised Unicorn Store, yada, yada, yada. And then somebody said, a fan said, LOL, this looks bleh. Take notes from Jonah Hill, who was mentored by Martin Scorsese and took years before he made his directorial debut out of respect for the artistry of film and the position of director. This seems, I'm going to say this again, this seems like she's riding Captain Marvel's wave. This seems like she's riding Captain Marvel's wave. All right? So, now, that's what he said. That's all he said. He offered constructive criticism and said it seems like she's trying to ride Captain Marvel's wave. Netflix responds with her resume, and then she responds retweeting their tweet saying Netflix. And this is all about Unicorn Store. Now, Unicorn Store is being presented as a movie that is being released in 2019. But when you look at IMDb, what does that say? That says this movie was released in 2017. Okay? And look at the Metascore. The Metascore is 46. 46 for a Metascore. All right. The IMDb rating is 4.2. 4.2. This was released in 2017. September 11th, 2017 is the release date. So what does this tell us? What does this tell us? And there's the Metacritic score of 46%. So now what does this tell us? This tells us that they are trying to re-release the movie right after Captain Marvel comes out. So, and what does that tell us? What does that tell us? Let's go back to our friend Joe. This tells us that they are, say it with me, seems like they're riding Captain Marvel's wave. That's exactly what they're doing. Yet they want to sit there and attack fans for giving constructive criticism. Seriously, like unbelievable. Now, watch this. Here's what's going to happen. All right, now here's what's going to happen. And I want you to pay attention to this, okay? I want you to pay attention to this because right now, take a screenshot of that. Release date, September 11th, 2017, okay? Because they're already changing it. Look at that. April 5th, 2019. You see how they've already changed the release date here in the small subtext? They're just going to erase that September 11th, 2017 altogether. Now, they have 2017 in big parentheses here where it was originally released. But you see that subtext? Oh, in the USA, it's released in the USA. Like, they're going to change this. Watch, pay attention. Brie Larson is the most protected celebrity right there with Jussie Smollett. Right there with Jussie Smollett. Now, again, do I have a problem with them trying to capitalize off of Captain Marvel's success? Not at all. Not at all. I don't have a problem with that at all. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But when you are going after a fan that is giving you constructive criticism and he's point blank calling you out, saying like, seems like you're trying to ride the Captain Marvel wave, and that's exactly what you're doing by trying to re-release this movie right directly, like the week after Captain Marvel comes out. That's my problem with this. So Netflix is going to continue to try and do everything they can to protect their queen sweetheart, and that's fine. But let's see. This is unbelievable, though. All right, Brian from the Rebellion. B-Level Star Wars has messaged me about having a friendly discussion with you on a stream like we did with Journo. I could mediate on my channel. You tell B-Level Star Wars to go fuck himself. He'll probably use this as a soundbite. But no, he is nowhere even remotely close to where he can have a discussion with me. That guy has done nothing but lie about me over and over and over again. And that is not how you get to talk to me. That's not. This guy has done nothing but lie and then lie on top of lies. And now he wants to have a discussion because he got punked by me. No, not going to happen. So screw that guy. He is not worth my time. And ultimately, I'm just too important for him. So no, he doesn't get the luxury of talking with me. He can go fuck himself. Because all he ever wanted to do was sit there and troll. And now his trolling has failed so miserably. Now he wants to have a discussion. That's not how that works. With Journo was a good dude. Journo has followed my channel for a long time. I didn't remember that until I started doing some research. But Journo's a good dude. He really is a good dude. And I'm glad that we got our differences worked out. But anyway. All right. So how's everybody doing today? If you're just joining us, I will do a recap. Please smash the melee button if you do not mind. Simple request for a simple man. Go see Dumbo. I do want to go see Dumbo, Peter. I do want to go see Dumbo. I actually I thought it looked good, the trailer. So, but apparently people are against elephants or something like that. I'm not sure. So I lie about Jeremy all the time. What's the big deal? Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Yes, I was. I was at WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans. I was there. I witnessed the Undertaker streak being broken. That was an incredible. I wasn't happy about it, but that was a surreal moment, man. Like that was a surreal moment. We didn't know what happened. We were like, "Holy crap! Did he get hurt? Like what happened?" Because we were up in nosebleeds. So. Paulie D says, you a big wrestling fan? Ric Flair, Kurt Angle, HBK are the greatest. Yes, I'm a big old school wrestling fan. I'm a big old school wrestling fan. But current product, I can't stomach the current product at all. But yes, Ric Flair, Kurt Angle, and HBK are definitely among the all-time greats. I think HBK is the greatest in-ring performer ever. Ric Flair is just the greatest of all time. Stone Cold is my favorite. Kurt Angle is one of the most versatile and talented superstars of all time. So, I love me some wrestling. And me and Jeff from World Class Bullshitters really just need to do a wrestling stream is what we need to do, where we just talk about, old school wrestling. So for sure. Anyway, if you're joining us, I will do a quick recap of the story with Netflix and Brie Larson misrepresenting this movie, this unicorn store movie, and how they're going after fans, and simply for the fan being given constructive criticism, which is absolute BS. I'm looking. Force Ghost Jeremy says, I love you, LOL. That was, I'm glad you posted that. That was funny. I retweeted it too. Yes, Ahsoka is back on the microphone because Ahsoka is awesome. Also, I will be at Star Wars Celebration in Chicago in less than 2 weeks now, guys. Less than 2 weeks, Star Wars Celebration. It's going to be great. I'm looking. Audio is out of sync. Kung Fu Jeremy, audio is out of sync. Really? Let me see. Is it? Let me play it for a minute. It doesn't show on my end. Looks like it's doing just fine. Unless you guys are just messing with me. But it looks like it's okay. All right. Overlord Jeremy, have you watched any of my highlights? Also, thanks for the shout out last night. Got 46 plus subs last night. I have watched a couple of those clips. The Fandom Menace just commented. Please go subscribe to that channel. The Fandom Menace is doing a really good job of reposting a lot of the clips from Fandom Menace channels like myself, EVS, Anna, the Star Wars girl, World Class, Jesse, Ivan. So we really do appreciate that. We encourage everyone to do that. So audio is definitely wonky. That's really strange. I don't know why. Let me see. So should I restart the stream, guys? Is that how bad it is? Should I restart? Let me see what you guys say. Audio is okay now. Okay. All right. No. Maybe. No, it's fine. It's back on. No, it's fine. Okay. Everybody seems to say it's fine now. Okay. So we're good. All right. Cool. Your audio is coming in just fine. They just need to refresh their browser. Okay. If you're having audio issues, refresh your browser and you should be good to go. All right. Good. So I'm glad we got that figured out. Paulie D says, has Nighthawk been checked into the Burns unit? Jesus, going in hard on these fools. No, man. I just like to respond, and it tells me a lot about a person when they can take my response. So I mean, we'll see. I like coming back at people that come after me, and whenever I see their response, if they run like a little beta, then I know who they are, and if they can take it like a man, then I know who they are. So I hope you enjoyed the Jabba dancers. I did. Where are they at? Where's my Jabba dancers? Here they are. Hang on. Right there. Look at there. Sent to my P.O. box. Is that not awesome? Hell yeah, man. That's badass right there. I love you guys so much for all the support that you give the PO Box. It's absolutely great. Stephanie B, thank you for dropping the link to that chat. And by the way, shout out to Stephanie last night. I had Jesse Milestone here on the channel, and we had like a political debate, and it got a little interesting with the chat. And so Stephanie did a great job, and so I just want to give her a big shout out for doing a wonderful job. Okay, if you're joining us, do you need an update on the story? Whoa, Jeremy, speaking of betas everywhere, I take offense to that. Are you going to build? Yes, I am going to build the kit. I am going to build the Fair Lady kit. I definitely am. Dude, let me see. All right, so nobody's really asking for an update at this point. So, there's Karen says yes. Jackzilla says yes. Okay, so I will give you guys an update. If anybody, I want to honor the title of the live stream. So, all right, Tony Rankin says, I need to say something rude, so you'll be mean to me. I feel left out. Also, remember those forums you promised me? Yes, we are still working on the forums. But I also want to go ahead, since I got a few of you in here, let me go ahead and plug something else that we've been working on, and that is the Geeks and Gamers store. You can pre-order new merch. So we've got new t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops. So if you want to go over to geeksandgamers.com/store and you can order some of your new Geeks and Gamers merch, that should be arriving in about a week, and then we will be shipping them out. So please stay tuned for that. All right, update. So you guys want an update? Let me give you an update. Okay, so I've covered this story multiple times here on the channel, and I covered it on my personal channel. So basically what's going on is that Netflix is releasing this movie by Brie Larson. It's her directorial debut. And so they released a trailer on Twitter, and they were presenting it like it's just a brand new movie and yada, yada, yada. And so this is the post right here where they posted about it. And then somebody commented and said, LOL, this looks bleh. Take notes from Jonah Hill, who was mentored by Martin Scorsese and took years before he made his directorial debut out of respect for the artistry of film and the position of director. This seems like she's just writing Captain Marvel's wave. And then Netflix responded with her resume. They had to drop Brie Larson's entire resume to respond to this fan. Then Brie Larson retweeted their tweet. And again, the thing I want to focus in on is this right here. This seems like she's riding Captain Marvel's wave. All right. So now, this movie, this was posted on March 22nd, 2019. Okay. And this is presented as like this new film that's just coming out, everybody. This is the new film from the star of Captain Marvel. Oh, but guess what? Upon further review, look at there. Look at there. This movie came out in 2017. 2017. How about that? Yeah. September 11th, 2017. Now, again, I go back to the original comment that I talked about. This seems like she's just riding Captain Marvel's wave. Yes, that's exactly what she's doing. So Unicorn Store came out in 2017, yet now they're bringing it out after Captain Marvel to try to capitalize off of Captain Marvel's success. Now, do I have a problem with them trying to capitalize off of Captain Marvel's success? No, not at all. I have no problem with them trying to capitalize off of the enormous success of Captain Marvel. That is not the issue here. The issue is they decided to go after someone with 300 followers who was giving constructive criticism. He wasn't like attacking Brie Larson. He didn't say anything that wasn't true. He actually called them out on their BS. And because he called them out on their BS, they responded and tried to throw him under the bus. Why are they trying to protect this woman? Why is this woman continuing to be protected? I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. But this is where we're at. I mean, she's just unbelievably protected. Unbelievably protected. So That's the update right now. Mr. Dr. Cornbread for the win. I saw the trailer. I thought it looked average, but since Brie Larson is Hollywood's new white knight, they've got to defend her honor. Hashtag men are okay too. Yeah, I mean, but it's like this is to another level right now, and I don't understand why they are protecting her. Brie Larson is a strong female who needs help to be protected from the truth. Exactly. Exactly. And it's just so weird. Pauly D, rumor has it that the new Geeks and Gamers merch increases your chances of being laid. Also boosts testosterone and dexterity by 30%. Go get that swag. That might be our new marketing campaign right there. Rumor has it the new Geeks and Gamers merch increases your chances of getting laid. Also boosts your testosterone and dexterity by 30%. Go get that swag. I like that. That's good. That's a good one right there. I caught you, Jeremy. Unbelievably, Brie. Oh man, I gotta say it's been interesting watching all of this. Can I get hookers wearing Geeks and Gamers merch? You absolutely can. Hard vibes. That is the number one. That is the number one way to get hookers at a discounted rate with Geeks and Gamers merch. So, dang, I better go buy several Geeks and Gamers items. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, the world's gone mad. It has, between the Jesse Smollett stuff and the Brie Larson stuff. Like everything is, nothing makes sense anymore, man. We are just in we're in some weird, interesting times right now. I don't fully understand it. I don't know why. I don't know why they feel the need to protect Brie Larson of all people. Like, I don't understand it. It's the strangest thing I've seen in a long, long time. The coordinated effort from the mainstream media to protect this woman. Like, you cannot criticize her. And here's another thing. If I can find it. Yeah, look at here. Okay. Let me see if I can find it right here. All right. So this is talking about the guy that criticized Brie Larson. Look what ET Canada says. ET Canada, Netflix shuts down a Twitter troll who dissed Brie Larson and the trailer for her directorial debut. They're calling this guy a troll because he gave constructive criticism. Constructive criticism on this comment. Yeah, that is a troll comment, apparently, because he dissed Brie Larson, because he called them out by saying, you're trying to ride the wave of Captain Marvel's success. So basically everybody's a troll. Everybody is a troll now. Everybody is a troll. If you have the wrong think, you are a troll. You are a troll. That is how it goes these days. Unbelievable, man. Unreal. We are living in some strange times. Double yellow. I left a potato in front of the TV. Thought I was watching Captain Marvel. Nice. Solid Grease says, so if I understand this correctly, if you don't praise them, you're a troll, with Geeks and Gamers masks and a Jeremy soy boy face. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. If you do not give them the proper respect that they feel they deserve, you are a troll. You are an alt-right troll. That's exactly how this goes. It's exactly how it goes. Let me. What's wrong with being a troll? Everything, apparently. Makes you a horrible person. Raiders of the Lost Flicks. What's up, Jeremy? Terminator 6 will be the next SJW Battlefield. They will use Linda Hamilton against us. They will use Linda Hamilton against us if it fails, accusing us for not supporting. Absolutely. You know they will. Like, again, your race and your gender is only as good as they can use for their virtue signaling. If they can't use your race and your gender for virtue signaling, then you're no good to them. You mean nothing to them. Nothing to them at all. And so you have to remember that. You have to understand that. If constructive criticism is being a troll, I'm proud to be one. 100%, because that's exactly how it plays out. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Simple request from a simple man. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. Please share the video around. Help get a few more eyes on this video. Let me see here. Let me sign out of my D-Day Cobra channel. And sign into Geeks and Gamers. Get a link. Share the link. Boom, boom, boom. You have to jump through so many hoops to share it in so many different places. I did share this on Twitter, though. So I got that shared on Twitter. All right. I'm live. Bam. All right, there we go. All right. Thank you, Raiders of the Lost Flicks. I appreciate that. Solar Grease says, I have a bridge, so I am ready. Awesome. And I love the Geeks and Gamers logo. I love how you have that as your emoji. That's my favorite thing ever. Let's see. The Fandom Menace says, check us out for the stream highlights if you ever happen to miss them. Thanks for being part of the Fandom Menace. Yes, and thank you for the support that you have given the Fandom Menace. We do appreciate that. Jeremy for Disney CEO. Yeah, that would be the day right there. Jeremy, did you know the red stormtroopers in the leaked poster are meant to represent MAGA hat wearers in the next Star Wars movie? That doesn't surprise me if that's the case. I mean, I'm not saying that it is the case, but that's an interesting theory because we do know. Hang on. How the hell does this channel have 130,000 subs while yours has 11,000? Well, I've focused on this channel. This is the channel I have focused on building over the past year and a half. I've only recently in the past month started doing anything on my personal channel. I would say probably like a month ago, my personal channel had like 1,000 subs. And so now we're up to 11,000, almost 12,000 subs on my personal channel. So it's just a matter of I've been focusing on this channel, doing everything because I wanted to grow this because this is my company. This is the brand that I want to build. So my personal channel has just kind of been there as something that I just kind of occasionally would post something to. And I've really been taking my personal channel a little more seriously lately. And so, and I'm definitely going to evolve that channel and we're going to evolve this channel. And both of them are going to see significant changes, but nothing major. They're going to remain like this channel is still going to remain what it is at its core, but we're definitely going to bring a lot more content and stuff like that. So, but thank you for the question. I appreciate that. Big Batman fan says, hi, Jeremy. Hi, Batman big fan. How are you? Thank you for joining. And thank you for all the positivity that you give the comment section when you see us, posting videos. H_Riley, thanks a lot to you and all the other YouTubers of the Fandom Menace for the coverage on everything that went down in the movie and the internet world since the whole Captain Marvel controversy started. Thank you for supporting us because, again, we're nothing without the support that you guys give us. So thank you all for that. We do appreciate that greatly. And I'm posting more to Sports Wars too. So, I mean, I posted 2 videos to Sports Wars today. I think I've posted 2 videos to my personal channel. I've posted a couple to this channel today. And we're just going to continue posting away. Random Nerd Doom, Geeks and Gamers. Hey, Jeremy. Hello. How are you? Thank you for joining. Smash the melee button. Do you guys want an update? Let's do I'll give it a few more minutes. We've got almost 600 people watching. If you want an update, let me know in the chat and we'll do a quick update. Basically, we're talking about how Netflix is trying to release this Unicorn Store movie and act like it's a brand new release, but in reality, it was something from 2017 that nobody cared about, and now they're re-releasing it after Captain Marvel to try to capitalize off the Captain Marvel hype. That's exactly what they're doing. It's exactly what they're doing, and it's garbage. And it's just it's unbelievable that we continue to have this happen. All right, lots of people saying update, so let's go for the update. So again, I'm going to run through this really quick. Unicorn Store is the new movie from Netflix. Back on March 22nd, which was about 9 days ago, something like that. They posted the trailer for Unicorn Store. Okay, they posted this all new trailer from Brie Larson. Just a few, 2 weeks after Captain Marvel release, suddenly here's a new trailer for Brie Larson's movie. Brand new trailer from Brie Larson. Just a few weeks after Captain Marvel. And everybody's like, oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, not a lot of people seemed excited. But anyway, this guy comments right here. This user says, LOL, this looks bleh. Take notes from Jonah Hill, who was mentored by Martin Scorsese and took years before he made his directorial debut out of respect for the artistry of film and the position of director. This seems like she's just trying to ride Captain Marvel's wave. I want you to think about that last line one more time. This just seems like she's trying to ride Captain Marvel's wave. All right? So, upon further review, Unicorn Store was released in 2017. Oh, wow. 2017 release that nobody cared about. It has a 4.2 on IMDb. It has a 46 on Metacritic. Yet they're acting like this. And now look at the new release date being posted. Now, you got a release date right here of September 11th, 2017. Okay? Oh, interesting. Now, suddenly, we've got a new release date. And then you see how IMDb, first they have 2017 there, but now they have it April 5th. You know, like they're going to change all of this up. They're going to change all of this up. And so that's what we're talking about here today. And it's bullcrap. And so basically, again, I want to be clear. I don't have a problem with them trying to re-release this movie and take advantage of the popularity of Captain Marvel or the success of Captain Marvel. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is that when this person responded like that, when this person said what he said, all right, when this guy said this right here, when he said this, well, we'll just highlight the whole thing. So when he said this, but specifically just seems like she's trying to ride Captain Marvel's wave, Netflix decided to respond with her resume, okay? Then she decides to retweet Netflix's tweet. Then ET Canada says Netflix shuts down a Twitter troll who dissed Brie Larson and the trailer for her directorial debut. A troll that gave constructive criticism and talked about the respecting of the artistry of film. That's what you call a troll these days? Can somebody make me understand what type of crazy lunatic world we're living in where that's a troll? Because it makes no sense to me whatsoever. This is absolutely ridiculous. So this is where we're at, though. You have to protect Brie Larson at all costs. You have to. Let me see. All right, so I'm not going to say last name, but I just got a message that Jennifer ordered a hat from geeksandgamers.com. Thank you, Jennifer. We appreciate that. And so one more time, just so I can plug, we do have new merch now on geeksandgamers.com. In our store, we have t-shirts, we have hoodies, we have tank tops, we have hats, and we have beanies. So make sure you go to geeksandgamers.com/store and order your new merch. We appreciate that. And thank you, Jennifer. I see you right there, Jennifer G, in the chat. So we do appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Where am I at? All right, Mr. Dr. Cornbread for the win. How dare you criticize Queen Brie? You don't know the struggle of being a woman. Hashtag me too. Hashtag make America soy again. Hashtag every day is Women's Day. Excellent. Riff Magos, do not underestimate the power of the fandom menace. I agree. The Rookie Critic, every time they say troll, we get stronger. Shill time. My Rotten Tomatoes versus Fandom Menace, the Slaughtering Part 1 skit is up. Part 2 on Tuesday. Go check out the Rookie Critics skit on Rotten Tomatoes versus the Fandom Menace. He does a great job over there. And as always, we appreciate it. Pauly D, random. So Daniel was the bad guy in Karate Kid. Plus, Brett screwed Brett. Joe Gill, poster of that tweet. Sounds like he wears Geeks and Gamers attire. Hell yeah, he does. Hell, you know what? I'm going to see if I can contact him. I think I'm going to send him some Geeks and Gamers swag for free. Just because. I think I'm going to do that. The Rookie Critic, just $2 more for you. No reason. Thank you, Rookie Critic. I really appreciate that. Orbital 1970 Goat. Let's rename Captain Marvel to Captain Tomato. The Rookie Critic, those hoodies look tight. Might get some merch. Please do. I want to see so much merch being worn at Star Wars Celebration. I really, really want to see people rocking the Geeks and Gamers merch. William Plummer, Netflix simply proved Joe's point. Brie has almost no directing credits. 2 short films. Exactly. Like, that's all they did was helped the guy's case. That's all they did. And they don't even realize it. Unbelievable, man. Peter says new merch looks good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Qui-Gon Jeremy, Is that a new Jeremy? The Jer Army has your back, Jeremy. Speak troll 3 times and one of us appears. Is that Qui-Gon Jeremy's been around, I think. Caitlin, am I correct in that? I think Qui-Gon Jeremy's been around, but it's good to see you back. It's good to see you back. Bob O'Sullivan, if Brie walked in wearing only a Geeks and Gamers shirt, would you change your opinion of her, or would it devalue your brand? It would definitely devalue the brand. It would definitely devalue the brand. No, okay, no, Qui-Gon Jeremy is not new. Okay, I know it's been a while, I think is what it is. I haven't seen Qui-Gon Jeremy in a while, so good to see you back, though. Yes, that would devalue the brand greatly if Brie Larson was wearing a Geeks and Gamer shirt and nothing else. Oh my God. It would definitely devalue the brand. Swig of apple juice for the working man. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. If you're just joining us, my name is Jeremy. I am the owner of geeksandgamers.com, and we are doing a live stream today talking about how Netflix is going after fans simply for having constructive criticism on the great queen herself, Brie Larson. Brie Larson cannot be criticized at all. You are not allowed to have any criticism towards Brie Larson in any capacity. If you do, you will be deemed a troll, and you will be shamed, and you will be ran into the ground by the internet overlords. That is exactly how it works. So, Article 13, no more happening? What? Let me see. We got something going on with Article 13 now? Let me search. I mean, I'm not seeing any new news on Article 13. Anything like that. I don't see anything. Yeah, there's no new news on it. Yep, no updated news. What if Keanu wore a Geeks and Gamers shirt? Bro, Keanu wore... I will give Keanu a shirt for free, which I am going to give some shirts away for free in Chicago, so keep that in mind. I will have some Geeks and Gamers shirts to give away. So we will definitely, keep your eyes out for that for sure. All right, where are we at here? Smash the melee button. We are at 328. It would be great if we could get up to 500 melees. And Keanu is amazing. Keanu's a bro. Josiah did a video on Keanu the other day where we're talking about how why can't all of Hollywood be more like Keanu? It would be so much cooler if everybody in Hollywood was like Keanu. You know what I mean? That would be amazing. That would make me so happy. It's called Article 17 now. Really? They've changed it? I'll have to look into it. I'll look into it later. I'm not gonna try to get into the meat and potatoes of that right now. So Random Nerd of Doomed. Hey Jeremy, will you ever do an event in Canada? I would love to go to Canada. I've never been to Canada, but I will tell you, it won't happen in the near future, but in the distant future, maybe next year at some point, if someone wants to set up a big like meetup place somewhere in Canada, and I don't know Canada, I've never been there, but like in one of like I hear is it like Toronto is supposed to be beautiful. I would love to go to Toronto at some point. But I would love to go. So if we were ever able to set something up in Canada, I would be more than happy to make my way up there. I would love, and I know you're all going to think I'm crazy, but I would love to make the drive from Florida all the way to Canada in the Z car. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. Montreal, that's what it is. Montreal, it might be the one, but I hear, Vancouver. I mean, I hear a lot of cool places in Canada. I've never been. But hey, man, Bret the Hitman Hart's from Canada, so Canada must be awesome because Bret the Hitman Hart is from there. But I hear Canada's great. I hear Canadian people are great, and I would love nothing more than to make my way up there at some point. All right. Road trip. Of course, I'm always looking for a reason to drive. Driving is everything. Driving is everything to me. I am never happier than I am when I'm on the road, behind the wheel, just driving. I love to drive. It's my favorite thing. Netflix is doing things that are stranger than Stranger Things, no pun intended. I am looking forward to Stranger Things season 3. I know a lot of people were down on Stranger Things season 2, but I enjoyed it except for episode, was it 7 or 8? I didn't like that one, but overall I enjoyed it. Let's see. Tony says, we drove from New York to Oregon. It's fun to go on a road trip. It's the best. Road trips are the best. They're so great. Alex says, I love these live streams. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That makes me happy. Jeremy, do you listen to Paul Feinbaum while driving? I used to listen to Paul Feinbaum years and years ago. I don't really listen to Feinbaum anymore. Not anymore. What are you all doing for Star Wars Celebration? A booth, a meetup? We're not doing a booth because we are not going there as media. We are going there as paying fans. And so we're just going to be hanging out with everybody at Celebration. And then we're doing a meetup on Friday at, I can't remember the name of the place. Somebody will tell me in the chat, but it's and then we're just going to be kind of hanging out, man, just checking out the city and doing some cool stuff like that. Did the drive from Orlando to Montreal. Hell yeah. That's awesome. No problem, Stephanie. You're good. You're good. Patty Max. That's it. We're meeting up at Patty Max Friday night at 7 p.m. in Chicago. Chicago. Where are we at? Pauly D, specifically for the funding of the t-shirt gun that you can shoot at peeps. People going crazy like bridesmaids at a wedding going for the bouquet. You know, I might have to get one of those. That's a damn good call, Pauly D. That's a damn good idea. I'm gonna have to make a note of that. Because I may have to do that. Anthony Sand says, may the force be with you, Jeremy. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Thomas Gilkey, hope you're doing well, man. Just got a hoodie, a beanie, and a hat from the store. Geeks and Gamers is the best. Sub to Drunk 3PO and Exaggeration Nation. Wow. So Thomas has been a believer in Geeks and Gamers long before anybody knew who we were. Thomas has always believed in what we are doing. He's always believed in me. He's always had my back. Thomas is the best part of Geeks and Gamers. He really is. And so I really do appreciate him so very much. So he got a hoodie, a beanie, and a hat from the store. He says to subscribe to Drunk 3PO and Exaggeration Nation. Round of applause for Thomas Gilkey and for all of the support. Yes, please, Stephanie, if you do not mind, if you don't mind, I really would appreciate that if you DM'd me that. Jin Wong, Geeks and Gamers Tour USA car video with YouTubers everywhere. That is exactly what I want to do. So that's what I want to do. To do that, I'm going to have to put some money into my 300ZX that I have. Not that it's fine. It runs great. But I mean, if I'm going to take this car around the country, which I want to do, and I want to do different car videos with different YouTubers, I'm going to have to dump a little bit of cash into my car, or I could just take the Kia. I think it would be a little cooler if I took the Z car though. So I'm going to have to put probably a few grand into my car to kind of get it where I'm confident that I can drive it across the country. This is a 28-year-old car. You know what I mean? I've got to get that gas mileage fixed because right now it is awful and something is running wrong in it within that. So, but yeah, I definitely I'm going to have to pour a few grand into the car just to make sure that my confidence level is high enough to drive this thing around the country. So, I mean, I have an SUV, I have the Kia. Both of those will make the drive, but I think it would be cooler if I was doing the Z car, like a cross country trip. I want to do that so bad. Thought you had a Firebird? No, I have a 91 300ZX twin turbo. My brother could fix any car blindfolded. Larry, tell him to give me a call, man. Where are you at? Tell me, give me more information. Shoot me an email. I mean, the thing about Z cars, man, they are specialty cars. You can't just take a Z car to anybody. And it doesn't matter if you don't have a mechanic shop, you can't work on them. I mean, there's nothing you can do to these cars. I mean, you have to have the right equipment, the right knowledge and everything. These are very specialized cars. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Larry. Damn, man. I am sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean these are well, don't apologize to me, Larry. I'm apologizing to you. But yeah, these are very specialized cars. So, but you don't have the power of the Chevy Traverse or the Equinox. um, pretty much you got to know a car surgeon. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. YouTuber car video sounds good. You could do car karaoke. I don't know if anybody wants to hear me sing, but I'm sure there's better people that could sing in my car, and that would be good. Um, Let me see. Duct taped Kia for the win. David Harvey just picked up a cap from Geeks and Gamers merch. Looks great. Enjoy Star Wars Celebration and be careful in Chirac, Chicago. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, let's see. Solid Grease says, find a way to switch the Z car from gas to SJW tiers, and you'll drive all over the world forever. Yes, hell yes. I would love to figure out how to do that, but at least they're funding the gas, so that's the good part of it. Back to David's $20 super chat. Thank you for picking up some merch, and if you're just joining us, I will do a recap of the headline here, but let me go ahead and plug the merch store one more time. If you go to geeksandgamers.com/merch or store, I'm sorry, /store. We got some new merch here in the store now, so please, we got beanies, we got hats, we've got hoodies, we've got tank tops. So check it out, man. Rock you some Geeks and Gamers gear, man. And we appreciate that. All right, let me pull this back up. There's Corey Lowe. How much to get you to sing? I don't know, man. I think I would have to have a confidence level on my channel, because once I start singing, I think everybody would unsubscribe to me if they actually heard it. What do I think of the Datsun 240Z? I love the Datsun 240Zs. I mean, my personal favorite is the Z32, though. Which is 89 to 96 is that body style. There's just something. I love all the Z cars, but like even the 350Zs, I love them, but there's nothing for me is as good as the Z32. Nothing. Let's see. Your Z car sounds environmentally friendly. What's the gas mileage? Does it burn oil? The gas mileage is awful right now. It's getting like 11 or 12 miles to the gallon, and that is a problem. That is a problem. It should be getting about 20. But I've got somebody looking at it. All right. I saw Dumbo behind your store. What? What store? I don't have a store, Joshua. I don't have a store. I don't know what you're talking about, but it wasn't mine. Jeremy, you probably sound good as a country western singer. All right, so real quick, let me do a quick update because it's been a while since I did an update. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. If you're just joining us, my name is Jeremy. I am from geeksandgamers.com, and we are talking a little bit about this Captain Marvel nonsense that's going on. I'm sure that most of you are aware that Netflix made released a tweet the other day advertising her new movie called Unicorn Store. So here we go right here. This is the tweet. They made this tweet, excited to share the trailer for Unicorn Store, and they were presenting it like it was this new movie that's just coming out, and this was posted just a few weeks after Captain Marvel came out, so they were trying to build off the momentum of Captain Marvel, which is fine, whatever, no big deal. So then somebody commented and said, this looks bleh. Take notes from Jonah Hill, who was mentored by Martin Scorsese and took years before he made his directorial debut out of respect for the artistry of film and the position of director. This seems like she's just riding Captain Marvel's wave. Huh. Now, Netflix responded with all of her credentials and her resume. Then she responded. And then ET Canada said Netflix shuts down a Twitter troll who dissed Brie Larson. Who dared diss Brie Larson? Now, let's go back to it. They're presenting this movie as a new movie, right? This guy says, this just seems like you're trying to ride off Captain Marvel's wave. Well, guess what? This movie was actually released in 2017 and nobody cared about it. Nobody cared about it, period. Yet now, 2 years later, guess what? Now they want to try to release it and act like it's a new movie. And they're doing exactly what this guy said. They're doing exactly what they said. Seems like they're just trying to ride Captain Marvel's wave. Now, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. I have no problem with them trying to capitalize off Captain Marvel's success. I don't. But when you go after a Twitter user for being given constructive criticism, and then he point blank said what you're trying to do, yet you go after this guy, and then Brie Larson goes after this guy. Like, you guys know how I'll go after people on Twitter, okay? I'll go after people all day on Twitter. But I don't, and we don't go after people with our Geeks and Gamers account on Twitter. We don't respond to all the hate that we get, and people kill us on the Geeks and Gamers account. All day long, they're tagging us, going after us. We don't respond because that's not what that account is for. I'll handle that on my personal account, but Netflix is using their verified account to go after this guy. Ridiculous, man. And yes, somebody made the point. Look at the ratings for this movie. 4.2 on IMDb out of 10 and a 46 on Metacritic. Great job. Yeah, this movie sounds fantastic. Oh, yeah, I'm real hyped for this movie. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Unbelievable. Pauly D, can you promise me I'll look like Jason Momoa in the Geeks and Gamers tank? Well worth the price if my beach bod will be taken care of. You know, I will say Jason Momoa has definitely, he's on record. I don't know if you can find it, but he's on record basically saying that he credits Geeks and Gamers merch for giving him the sex appeal that elevated Aquaman to a $1 billion film. I don't know if you can actually find it, but it's out there. Jason Momoa did say this. And I'm really, I appreciate that, Jason. You know, and Jason's actually asked me not to wear the tank top because he's like, dude, you're hurting my ego a little bit. You know, can you maybe just, you know, you're hurting my confidence. So Jeremy, can you not wear that tank top? And I'm like, Jason, I got you, buddy. I got you, bro. I was like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, okay? I don't want to hurt your feelings, man. I want you to keep doing your thing. I want to keep that confidence level up. So, and he wanted me to teach him how to be cool too. I was like, Jason, I'm busy, bro. I got a YouTube channel to run, man. I don't have time. But so that's the rumor. That's the rumor anyway. So all right. Pearl Jam Jeremy. I would love to buy a Geeks and Gamers beanie, but it doesn't come in green. Yeah, we the problem is trying to find that color green. We are working on that. So just give us time. We are working on trying to find the right color green so we can put a green hoodie on there. Jeremy taught Jason Momoa how to throw a tomahawk. Let's see. Ponymus Fanon said, hey, Jeremy, I like the channel and your content. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Netflix is becoming the next Rotten Tomatoes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Stephanie, thank you for sending me that direct message. I appreciate that. Let's see. Make a car video outside Pablo's house. Oh man, that would be entertaining as hell. Absolutely, that would be super entertaining. All right, let me see. All right, boom. Had to get rid of that guy. So I handled that guy, Stephanie, because he's been trolling for a while. I think it was a joke account, but again, man, you can't know at this point. And the way YouTube watches these comment sections, I better safe than sorry. Get Kathleen Kennedy in a car video. Wouldn't that be awesome? Talaga Jeremy, how about a black t-shirt with the normal Geeks and Gamers logo on it? What do you mean a normal logo? I don't know what you mean. You mean like, because we've moved, like we have a black one. We have a black t-shirt with the, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by normal logo, because if you look at it, so like this is the black t-shirt right here. Black t-shirts, and actually, hang on, why did that do that? All right, black t-shirt, and then the back of it has the logo on the back. So I don't know what you mean by normal. If you're talking about from the cut, like, because it used to be a green logo, but we have actually switched the logo over to be a white logo, because the intent is to basically make the whole thing. There's a green hoodie. There is a green hoodie. I mean, I know there's a green hoodie. Did I say there wasn't a green hoodie? Yeah, I don't think if I misspoke and said there's not a green hoodie, I apologize, because there is. I'm getting text messages from my webmasters right now. So anyway, is the back logo on the tank top too? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, it's not on the back of the tank top. Nope, just the front. Just the front. You can go to the website and click on it, and it'll actually tell you. The black one I have has the Solo style logo on it. I don't know what you're talking about. Solo style logo. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Well, yeah, but we have it. So go to the site. We have it. We have the black T-shirt with the white logo on the front in the middle, just like this one has, and then on the back it has the logo on it with the Geeks and Gamers stuff on it. All right. Boop 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 boop. All right, I'm trying to catch up here. The only show that matters on Netflix is Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. No problem, Talladega, Jeremy. Appreciate that, man. Sup, Jeremy? Just wanted to say that I'm glad I found your Geeks and Gamers channel, and it feels good knowing people have similar opinions to some of the things that happened in entertainment. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy our channel, and I greatly appreciate the support. So thank you for that. And if there's anything, like, I'll always take constructive criticism. If you come at me, I will respond, because that's just what I do. So, I mean, if you want to come at me in a certain way, I'm going to respond in a certain way. And so as long as people understand that, and we can talk shit together, we can whatever, man. I don't really get really upset about anything. But if you do have constructive criticism, I will listen all day long. How many Jeremys are there, says Billy Ritchie? That's a question Caitlin would have to answer. I do not know. I think there might be, like, I don't know, 180, 90, maybe 200 at this point, but I'm not totally sure. Jeffrey says, see you, Jeremy. See you, Jeffrey. Thank you for the support. Smash the melee button before you leave if you don't mind. The only good show on Netflix is the Motley Crue movie. I don't think I've seen the Motley Crue movie. What's up with that? Hey, Jeremy, have you watched PewDiePie's music video on T-Series passing him? I have not. Holy shit, there's 260. Oh my, I was off. So there's 260 Jeremy parody accounts. Wow. God dang. Damn it, man. That's a lot. Man, we're going to be closing in on 300 for long. Last night's live stream was awesome, says Andrew. Well, thank you. I had a lot of fun with it, and it just means it represents what Geeks and Gamers is all about. Jesse was great. Jesse and I talked for like an hour after we got off the live stream. I was very proud of her. I was very proud of how she handled herself. I mean, obviously, she got a little worked up a few times. That's what Jesse does. And that's why we love her, and that's exactly what we want from her. And it was a really cool live stream, because it showed that when you have complete total disagreements, you can still have conversations, and then at the end of the day, even if it's a heated conversation, you can still be friends with these people, and that's exactly what happened with Jesse and I. And we knew that we were going to get a little heated, and we knew we were going to disagree on a lot of things, because we know we disagree on a lot of things. And I was very, very proud of her, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It was a very important moment for Geeks and Gamers as far as I'm concerned. And so I'm really happy that it went down. All right. Dan Maloney, Brie Larson is so dumb. So stupid. She probably thought the Titanic was sunk by the iceberg lettuce instead of an actual iceberg. Getting a hat from Geeks and Gamers store tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much. So happy to hear that. Thank you for the support, Dan. All right, you're at 444 likes. 443 is what it says for me. So let's get us up to 500. React to PewDiePie's new song. Congratulations. I'm gonna have to. I've not watched this video yet, so I'm gonna get on that as soon as this live stream ends, and I'm looking forward to that big time. All right. Drunk 3PO's in the house. What's up, Drunk 3PO? How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing all right. Caitlin, I will send you some merch. So get with Siobhan. Siobhan, We Are Chaos on Twitter. Get with her. She will send you some codes. You do a lot of work for all of us. You do a lot of keeping up with the Jeremy accounts and everything. So just get with Siobhan. She'll send you some codes. We'll take care of you. Caitlin is great. She really is. She goes out of her way to do so much for so many, and she doesn't get enough credit for that, but she deserves it. So we definitely appreciate that. Get PewDiePie on the High Council. If only. Pauly D says, forget fad diets, strength and conditioning, and uphill sprints. Wear Geeks and Gamers apparel, and you can walk through life like a river. Molten lava. Molten lava. That is awesome. Pauly D is dropping some bombs. He's dropping some bombs tonight, and we appreciate it. Yeah, I will. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I will do a reaction video probably on my personal channel of PewDiePie's latest video. That would skyrocket subscribers. We need it. I mean, right now our subs have slowed down big time lately, which is fine. I mean, every channel goes through peaks and valleys, so it's not it's fine. It's part of it. But let me see. One Brick Shy. Jeremy, why did you choose green for your Geeks and Gamers logo? Just given your partiality to Crimson. That's a great question. So when I created Geeks and Gamers, it was right, like, what was it, 2012, I think. And, you know, I started out doing video game tournaments and things like that. And so right then, now I've always been a Nintendo guy from day one. I've always been a Nintendo guy at heart, and I always will be. But at that time, the Xbox was kind of the it system. That was back when Black Ops 1 and 2 and Modern Warfare were the thing. And so the Xbox was kind of the system, and Xbox went with black and green. And so when I created Geeks and Gamers, I kind of wanted it to play off of Xbox colors, because I thought those colors looked really good together. And so that's where the black and the green came from for Geeks and Gamers. So it was a play off of Xbox colors. And then the green that you see now has we've shifted that logo, because the logo used to be green itself on a black backdrop, and now we've shifted that logo to a white logo with a different color green. But ultimately what we're moving towards is that white logo will become more like a Nike symbol, how the Nike symbol is a white Nike symbol, and how the Geeks and Gamers logo is that. But we can also interchange that symbol to different colors for different marketing purposes and things like that, you know. So that's where it all came from. Okay, Jeremy, I've asked you this before, but I have only heard you touch the Rogue One Darth Vader scene. Could you give a description of your feelings about it? So with Rogue One, I really enjoyed Rogue One. Or at least, I enjoyed that scene in Rogue One. Rogue One itself, I was very kind of meh about it. I didn't hate Rogue One, but I really didn't like the majority of the movie. I did enjoy the final 45 minutes of it with the space battles and the Battle of Scarif, and clearly the very end with Vader and Leia and everything. I don't know how you can be a Star Wars fan and not appreciate that scene, but I mean, I think I'm like everybody else when it came to that Vader scene. I lost my mind. That was an incredible scene. I thought it was unreal to see Vader be that badass in that moment. So in the moment, I freaked out. I lost my mind. I'm like, that was the coolest scene I've ever seen in Star Wars. Holy crap. And then when I moved further away from it, again, that scene is amazing. But I started thinking about like how Vader moved in the original trilogy, and how like it kind of makes it feel weird that he's just being this ultimate badass. But then 30 minutes later, he's going to be fighting Obi-Wan like a decrepit old man, because that's how the fight scenes were having to be filmed back then. And so I do love that scene, but I would rather just not have to worry about how it retcons some of the scenes for me in A New Hope and things like that. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But it was an awesome scene. There's no doubt about it. It's an amazing scene. Same problem going from episode 3 to episode 4. Yes, in a sense, but those were characters that weren't directly in the movies. But I get it when you go from those scenes of Revenge of the Sith and you're doing all these crazy fights, and then you move into, New Hope. Like, I get it. So but it's a little different because that is Vader. Like, that's literally Vader in those scenes, recreated. A New Hope and all that is recreated, and then just a few minutes later, we're gonna move into A New Hope, and then we're gonna see that slow ass fight between him and Obi-Wan. So I don't mind. I mean, I get it for the time, so I get it. I totally understand. Fight like a decrepit old man. All right. Drunk 3PO, would you do me the honor of letting me help in getting Caitlin some merch? She always mods for my streams as well. She is awesome. Geeks and Gamers is awesome. Support this guy. Well, I'm gonna send Caitlin some merch, so that really won't be a problem. So, but I'm not gonna tell you can't get something for her, or if you feel like it. But I don't have a problem sending her some stuff, just because it's just as a thank you for all the hard work she does for us. But if you want to send me a message, we can talk about that, bud. No problem at all. And thank you for the support. Black Prior, hey man, love your channel and what you stand for. Thank you, Black Prior. Thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat and the support. Polly D, Geeks and Gamers, unpaid promotion. You'll be seen as lean, mean, serene, and oh so clean. So as long as you being seen in the green. Polly D is on it. Polly D is on it. All right, Geeks and Gamers, unpaid promotion. You'll be seen as lean, mean, serene, and oh so clean as long as you're being seen in the green. That is fantastic, actually. I had to read it twice. Bob O'Sullivan, Bull. Jeremy chose green because he's secretly a Packers fan. He also loves the films of Jesse Smollett and wants a rom-com starring him and Brie Larson. Oh God, the thought of Jesse Smollett and Brie Larson in a rom-com together is the worst and best thing I've ever heard, because do you know how bad that would be? My God. Woo! That would be awful, bro. My goodness. Ooh. Whew. Anyway, I got a little sick in my stomach right there. You canceled out your Green Bay Packers shot at me because of the Jesse Smollett, Brie Larson. Like, I couldn't even Anyway, Vince and Repeat. Is it true that when you're driving with Odin in New Orleans, when you got out of your car to see Darth Vader dancing, Darth Vader called you a sweetie and grabbed your butt? No, that did not happen. That would have been scary because he did take his mask off. And it was not, never mind, I'm not going to say anything. You seem like a nice guy, but that did not happen at all. But Odin was very, very, very uncomfortable with everything going on. Over 500 melees. Happy to have all of you here. Thank you all for joining the live stream. I've done about 4 updates on the headline. I will do another update in a little while. So if you're just joining us, if you want to stick around for a little while, we're just having an open discussion right now. But I will update the Netflix story where they're attacking fans to help Brie Larson's new movie, because Brie Larson is the most protected celebrity. Well, her and Jesse Smollett now are the 2 most protected celebrities. But with Brie Larson, I don't understand why. I don't understand why she's being so protected. It doesn't make sense to me. So, yes, the Allfather is still uncomfortable. No, it was so funny. Let me see. Why? I stopped thinking of that now. No Larson and Smollett. Yeah, that would be awful. It would be awful. Odin uncomfortable made the stream so great. It really did. And that's kind of like, I really do like that you guys love the car videos, because, again, I love driving. And, I really wish I would have had the Z car with me, but I think that would have made the thing even better. It would have made it even more enjoyable to have the Z car and me cruising around in the Z car and Odin be super uncomfortable. So, but yeah, I mean, it would be cool, man. It would be cool if I was able to just, cruise around the country, hang out with different YouTubers, and we do a bunch of car stream videos. I think that would be fantastic, man. I really do. The Bowtie Guy says, love what you do in-game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. I heard about that, and I'm very happy about that. I'm happy that in-game is 3 hours and 2 minutes. That's a good sign. It's a good sign. Maza Monty says, just home. Glad I caught you. I canceled my Netflix yesterday and told them why, even though they won't comment about social media. yeah, that it's unbelievable. I love how they won't comment about it, but yet they don't mind responding to somebody that they want to call a troll when he was simply just giving constructive criticism. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Disgusting, man. I don't understand it. I really don't. Swig of apple juice for the working man. Cruising USA Jeremy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Mighty Wolf. That needs to be the next Jeremy account. Cruising USA Jeremy. That's what I'm talking about right there. I love that. I love it. Samuel Martin wants an update. All right, give me a few and I will give you an update. Give me a few and I will give you an update. All right. Episode 9 needs to be 3 hours to undo the damage. TJ, you are 100% accurate. I agree with you so much. I've said, like, when we do get a runtime for episode 9, that's going to tell us a lot. So, like, if episode 9 is 2 hours and 10 minutes, kiss it goodbye. Like, kiss it goodbye. If episode 9 is 2 hours and 50 minutes to maybe 3 hours and 5 minutes, at least there's going to be a little bit of hope that maybe they can undo the disaster known as The Last Jedi. I'm not saying it will happen, but I'm saying if you want to have any small hope, episode 9 needs to be the minimum 2 hours and 45 minutes. 2 hours, 45 minutes minimum. If it's not at least 2 hours and 45 minutes, then it will not. And again, I don't even think it will anyway. It could be 4 hours and I don't think they're going to fix it, but I'm just trying to give small nuggets of hope if they're to be found. That's the way I would look at that. Where are we at? Geeks and Gamers should make a Doomcock action figure. That would be awesome. That would be awesome right there. Jeremy should do a car video with Doomcock. Oh, I know where Doomcock lives, so I could make that happen, I think. Dude, can you imagine how amazing that would be? Could you imagine if I could get the Z-Car, drive to hang out with Doomcock, and do a freaking car video with Doomcock? Holy crap. Holy crap. That would be the best thing ever. That would be the best thing ever. Oh my God. I'm going to have to talk to him about this. Oh yes. I'm going to have to talk to him about this. Holy crap. That's a hell of an idea right there. All right. Yeah, you guys are clearly excited about that. So that would be amazing. That really would. All right. Where are we at? Polly D, could you beat Vin Diesel in a race for pink slips in your Z if he had a Ford Mustang? If so, would it be by an inch or a mile? Probably not. Again, I've talked about this. I mean, I used to do street racing back in the day. I am not, like, my Z car is fast because it's a twin turbo, but I'm trying to actually dial it back a little bit just because I don't have it for racing. I don't try not to race anymore because I just, after that Paul Walker thing, and I know Paul Walker wasn't driving, but the guy he was riding with was a professional driver himself. And, you know, I did some stupid things when I was younger, and I'm happy that I'm, you know, not dead. And so I don't really have interest in racing anymore. I mean, as hard as that is for me to say because I'm such a competitive person, but it just at this point in my life, I just want a cruising mobile. And yeah, I'll get on my car every now and then, but it's a 30-year-old car. You know, I really don't want to get on my car to that level because these cars are just really sensitive. These cars are really sensitive. So I'll have to let Vin Diesel have that one. I'll let Vin win that one. He's got the money to replace his car if he blows it up. I don't. That's true. Jeremy only races in Mario Kart now. That is true. All right. Pauly D says J.J. Abrams is going to pull it off. His work on Alias, the pilot for Lost, and Mission Impossible 3 should give us hope. You know, Pauly, I got to be honest with you. It's nice to have someone that watches my channel actually appreciate JJ, because very few of people that watch my channel like JJ, and they hate when I talk about that I like JJ. I am a fan of JJ Abrams. And if I don't fully like this whole thing, I feel is more of an internal problem widespread at Lucasfilm right now. And I don't think JJ has that. Like, he's not Nolan. You know what I mean? Like, Nolan would never, ever let somebody else tell him what to do at this point in his career. JJ will just kind of he'll take the marching orders from Kathleen Kennedy. He's not gonna challenge the system. It's like I talked about this when they came to JJ Abrams initially for episode 7, he turned it down. Okay, so he turned it down, and then they came back to him months later or a month later or whatever, and basically begged him to take over episode 7. At that point, why couldn't JJ go look at what they wanted to do and go, you're begging me to take this film. I'm not going to make this bullshit that you're trying to produce. Where's George's sequel trilogy? You know, like he had that opportunity. He had that opportunity to test them and go, I'm not making this garbage. I want to make George's story. You give me George's story and I will make George's story. He had that opportunity and he didn't do it. So, but anyway, I do like Lost is like my favorite show ever. I love Lost. I know there's people that are going to have problem with the endings. If you watch that show, if you understand that ending, the last several seasons all make sense. It's beautifully written. It's beautifully done. I love the characters. JJ was only involved in the beginning. He created the show. His Mission Impossible movie is good. I liked his first Star Trek movie. So, I mean, I like JJ. I do. All right, Dimajanai. Greetings, brother. I did a live stream about Article 13 and the Brie Larson Twitter strong arming. Check it out. Also, Alita is over 400 million worldwide. We are happy that Alita is over 400 million worldwide. JJ, you got played by Lost? No, I didn't. I've seen Lost 3 different times all the way through. Now, the first time I watched Lost, I didn't like the ending either. I did not like the ending of Lost the first time I watched it. And the second time I watched it, watching it in full context, I fully understood it that time. I'm like, okay, I get it. And I love this show so much more now. Not that I didn't the first time, because I loved it the first time too. But the ending didn't set well with me the first time. Second time I watched it, I was like, okay, I get it. I get it now. So it's just, God, Lost is so freaking, I love it, man. I love Lost. All right. Planet Musk vlog says, let me see. You and Overlord crossing the streams like Ghostbusters. All right. Yes, and that would be epic if myself and Lord Doomcock could do that. Solagree says, what I don't get is the troll tag being used for any dissenting opinion was never what a troll is. I'm a big gamer and I have been a troll and I have no effing idea what they are talking about. Yeah, I mean, the word troll, I don't know what it means now. But it's really weird because it used to mean somebody that was just going into a conversation and saying something inflammatory to take away from the conversation that had nothing to do with the conversation. Like, that's what a troll was. Somebody that was just coming in there intentionally to try and inflame the conversation. So now it's like, you know what? Everybody that has an opinion that you don't agree with is a troll now. And that's exactly what it comes down to. It's unbelievable that we've moved into this area where that's what a troll is. So this is where we're at though. And they don't understand that, like, and I think it's funny, and Sol agree, you're going to understand this. And I know a lot of you are going to understand this. Okay. So like when we see somebody being mean on Twitter, you know, or somebody coming into a comment section and being mean and they're like, this toxicity cannot stand. This toxicity cannot stand. I'm like, have you ever been in an Xbox Live, game chat? Because Xbox Live game chat makes Twitter look like preschool. Like it makes Twitter look like a G-rated movie. Like I can't even deal with Xbox Live chats anymore. I can't deal with those people. You know what I mean? Because they are it's insane the crap that they say. It's absolutely insane. And I'm like, this safe space world you live in does not exist. Like Xbox Live and the internet in general, online gaming, that culture. Like if you think Twitter is toxic, then oh my God, please stay clear away from online video gaming. Jeez, you would never survive. And so, I mean, at this point, I don't even turn game chat on. I mean, unless I get in a party with people I know. You have to be a crazy You have to be a crazy person to go in a live game chat at this point. Like, all it is people saying, and I can't repeat any of the things they say on game chat, but it's literally just people just saying the worst possible things that you can imagine, and it's hilarious. And they will do anything. They will do anything in the world. What is it? That I'm going to show it to you real quick. And let me see if I can pull it up, because this is my favorite. This is my favorite one right here. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. I'm looking for it now. All right, here it is. Yeah, I got it pulled up. I'm not. All right, so I'm gonna read this. This is an Xbox Live message. Okay. Somebody sent this message that says, I'm going to travel back in time, find a dinosaur egg, bring it back to the future, sit on it until it hatches, raise it, love it, and then watch it mangle your lifeless and helpless carcass while I touch myself inappropriately. What? Like, that's hilarious. But that's Xbox Live for you, you know? And these people live in these safe spaces that just, oh my God, man. So anyway, it's just one of those things. But anyway, Solar Gree, I appreciate your insight on that. Orbital 1970 go, just overnight parts from Japan and put it on my tab at Harry's. Are you serious? Because I will take any discounts I can get on parts for a Z car. Open-minded movie man. Netflix, Brie, and Kathleen don't want to face my alter ego, the renegade saint, for their abusing crimes of attacking independent individuals with a voice. Hell yes. Johnny Pattons, what would be a scene you'd like to see in episode 9? I mean, I've talked about this before. All I want is for the movie to open up. I know it's taking place, a year later now? I've already said I wish it was 5 years later. So we've already confirmed that I think it takes place a year later than The Last Jedi. But 2 scenes I would like to see. Number 1, I'd love the movie to start off on just a dark planet, maybe out in an open field. It's nighttime, and we see Poe and we see Finn, and they don't say a word, and they look like they are look like they're trying to be very sneaky, and they're trying to move in on the enemy, and they're walking really slowly and quietly, and they seem a little nervous. And, suddenly we see Kylo Ren's red lightsaber turn on, and all of a sudden that red lightsaber ignites all of this red light, and we see the Knights of Ren standing there. And all of a sudden, Kylo Ren just he just kills Poe and Finn right there. They're dead. They never say a word. They're done. They're over with. It's done. And I'm like, right on. This is how we start episode 9 off? Right on. And I'm like, okay. And he has to have his mask on, by the way. Kylo Ren has to have his mask on. If that's how episode 9 starts, okay. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. That's not going to happen, but I'm just saying I would love for that to happen. I would love for that to happen. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one other person I meant to add to that. Also, after he kills Poe and Finn, okay, with his mask on, all right, they turn to walk away, go back to Kylo Ren's ship or whatever, and all of a sudden, BB-8 makes a noise, and Kylo Ren turns around and just throws his lightsaber and destroys BB-8. Boom. I'm like, hell yes. We are off and running now. No words said. I don't want a word from Kylo. I don't want a word from Poe and Finn. The only noise I want to hear is BB-8 making this little stupid noise, and then Kylo, done. Slices him in half. Bam. Then I'm in. Now I'm like, okay. I'm ready for this party to start. So anyway, now the other scene I would like to see, which will not happen. I have to qualify what I'm saying. It will not happen, but I would love to see a world in between world situation where Ahsoka pulls Luke through the portal and saves him. And then there you go. Like, that would be great. So anyway, that's a couple scenes. So good question right there. Good question. James Lloyd Tiffner, thank you for the dollar super chat. Pauly D on Lost, they weren't dead the whole time. Hate people saying that. That show was can't miss, the best cliffhanger in the business. Absolutely. I actually might do a video explaining Lost. I don't want to go into depth with it right now because there might be people watching it that I really encourage you to watch Lost and experience it for yourself without knowing all of the details. I'm sure everybody has heard, that, oh, they were dead the whole time or whatever. But I encourage you to watch that show. When it gets into like seasons 2 and 3, man, like that is the height of television for me, man. Like that show, oh my God, man, it was so great. It was so great. But yeah, man, such a great show. Such a great show. All right. Raymond Hinchhold, before I would cringe when you would defend The Force Awakens, but you see the problems now. Nothing but missed opportunities. Girl who never used a lightsaber wins. How? Can fly and fix the Falcon? How? Movie sucks. Well, you're going to like Jesse Milestone's video that we're uploading a little bit later tonight because she's uploading a video and she goes ham on me over The Force Awakens, and she does not hold back, as Jesse never does, and that's why we love Jesse. So you're going to enjoy that. Pauly D, we're going to have to take the boy, a man named Henry Gale. We have to go back. Yes. Oh, we have to go back. I love it so much. Airborne_Productions. Send Netflix to the ranch. Pauly D, anyone got teabagged in Halo 3 or Call of Duty went crazy back in the day in a frenzy? Yes. I mean, dude, man, that's just what it was all about, man. And I hear all these people getting upset over something that that somebody like said on the internet, and I'm like, my God, you've never played a video game online. You've never played a video game online. There's no way. There's no way. All right. So we're probably going to wrap this up soon. Let me do another update though, before I'm not wrapping this up yet. Okay. So here's the next update. I've done about 4 updates. So we're going to do another one. You see the title of the video. We've got almost 700 people watching. So let's go ahead and give you guys an update really quick. So we're talking about Brie Larson and Netflix. So, you all know about the Unicorn Store movie that, was announced the other day by Netflix on their official Twitter account. And there it is, the new trailer for Brie Larson's Unicorn Store. Nobody cares. Then this user said, LOL, this looks bleh. Take notes from Jonah Hill, who was mentored by Martin Scorsese and took years before he made his directorial debut out of respect for the artistry of film and the position of director. This seems like she's writing Captain Marvel's wave. Again, this seems like she's writing Captain Marvel's wave. Remember that line. Now, Netflix responded by dropping Brie Larson's resume. Because of course they did. And then Brie Larson retweeted them dropping the resume. Then Entertainment Canada said, Netflix shuts down a Twitter troll who dissed Brie Larson in the trailer for her directorial debut. Yes, you're a troll because you offer constructive criticism. Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. Now, again, let's focus on this. This seems like she's writing Captain Marvel's wave. Well, guess what? Unicorn Store actually released in 2017. Oh, look at there, 2017. So interesting, isn't that? But now suddenly they're re-releasing it a few weeks after Captain Marvel has all of this success, falling right into the point that our buddy Joe made. This seems like she's riding Captain Marvel's wave. That's exactly what she's doing. They're re-releasing this movie to try and capitalize off Captain Marvel's wave. Now, I don't have a problem with that. As I've said, I don't have a problem with them capitalizing off Captain Marvel's success. I don't. There's nothing wrong with that. That's called good business. That's called a good business decision. But why, when someone is giving you constructive criticism and being respectful, why are you trying to put this guy on blast when he actually called you out for exactly what you're doing? That is my problem here. That is my problem. Now also, since Unicorn Store is, it's going to face all of this praise now. Okay. But what was it facing when it came out? 4.2 out of 10 on IMDb, 46% on Metascore. Yeah, that's right. Metacritic is at a 46. But of course, all we're going to hear about is how great this movie is and how great Brie Larson is. That's all we're going to hear. And that's what's going to happen. You know that's what's going to happen. You know, it's unbelievable. So that's where we're at with everything. And let's see. Let's see. Orbital 1970 go. Unfortunately, I don't have a tab at the Racer's Edge. I was quoted. I got the Racer's Edge. I didn't catch that one. My bad. Just overnight parts from Japan and put them. Oh, Harry's. Okay, I didn't catch that one. My bad. Yeah. If you would have said the Racer's Edge, I would have picked up on it. My bad. Orbital 1970 go. Good old Racer's Edge with his Ford Lightning. Brian was driving the Ford Lightning, which those Ford Lightnings pretty badass. All right, Soul agree. Yes, Ahsoka could actually save Episode 9 if she was the same character she was in Clone Wars Rebels. Yes. I mean, I don't necessarily want to see her in these movies, but if you're asking me what I would like to see, I would love to see Ahsoka in this movie. But, I don't know. Hello, Mecha Random. Hello, Laura. How are you? Stephanie's doing a great job today, and is glad to see both of you here. Let's see. Raymond Hinchhold, Larson can suck a male unicorns. Go see Dumbo. I want to go see Dumbo. All right. Who has seen Dumbo, and what are your thoughts on Dumbo? Just curious. What are your thoughts on Dumbo? And have you seen, or if you've seen it, did you like it? And are you a Tim Burton fan? Because I'm kind of hit or miss when it comes to Tim Burton. I'm really hit or miss on him. It's hard to really determine where I stand on Tim Burton overall. Nope, haven't seen it. Let's see. Laura said it was awesome. Did not see it. I'm a Tim Burton fan. I've seen Cult of Dusty video. I did too. I responded to him on Twitter. I feel it's pointless to respond to him based on how he acted on Twitter. Because he's basically just, like, Dusty's just acting like, oh yeah, I don't even care about YouTube, man. I don't take this seriously. I'm like, you literally counted how many Captain Marvel videos I've made. You clearly take this seriously. You're clearly upset that my channel's getting more views than yours. You're clearly bothered. But he wants to sit there and pull the whole I don't care card. Like, all right, I can't, I'm not gonna sit there and get back and forth with somebody who backs off that quickly. Like, that was really, like, he backed off quickly. I was like, come on, bro. You want to throw haymakers, and in the moment I respond, you back off? Like, really? Come on. So, anyway, all right, let's see. I'm trying to catch up. I saw it, liked it. I have Dumbo on VHS. When was Burton's last good movie? I'm going to have to look up Tim Burton's resume to see when. I will say, regardless of what Tim Burton does from here on out, he made Big Fish and Batman 89. And so I'm okay with him from that perspective. Tim Burton. Okay, let's see. Movies. Filmography, producer. I don't want producer. I want director. Okay. So the last movie he made was Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children in 2016. Big Eyes in 2014. So the last movie of his I saw was probably Alice in Wonderland, and I hated Alice in Wonderland. Oh my God, I hated Alice in Wonderland. My God, I hated that movie. But his last good movie that I saw was Big Fish, and that was 2003. That was 2003, bro. Wow, that's bad. That is bad. Yeah, I didn't see Frankenweenie. I didn't see Sweeney Todd. So Big Fish was the last good movie he made, as far as I'm concerned, so that's crazy. Let me see here. Dumbo is just not going to be as great as the original. No, and I will say, so for the Disney live action remakes, I did not expect Cinderella to be great. Cinderella blew me away. I loved Cinderella. Pete's Dragon blew me away. I didn't expect that to be good. And the rest of them, I don't think I really cared about them, though. Caitlin has never heard of Big Fish. Caitlin, you need to watch Big Fish. Big Fish is such an incredibly underappreciated movie. It has Ewan McGregor in it. It's got everything. It's got great storytelling, great acting, great emotions, non-linear storytelling. It is a very heartfelt story. It has some Wizard of the Oz elements to it. It's very adventurous. It's a fantastic movie. It's very underrated, and it's got so much heart and so much passion in it. Good Lord, Big Fish. I'm telling you right now, watch Big Fish. It is so great. It is so great. It's one of my favorite movies ever. I'll never ever get tired of Big Fish ever. Um, did I cry watching Big Fish? No. I don't. The only movies that get me emotional are movies with a father-daughter element and animals. That's it. That's the only ones that get me. So, mm-mm. Oh my God, they have Jesus. I mean, Ewan McGregor. uh, I love Big Fish more than Rent. Oh my gosh, that's a big statement. If you love Big Fish more than Rent, no, I did. I mean, it got me. It got me. I'm not saying I didn't get like that, but to get like full, like to get any kind of a tear out of my eye, it's got to be like a father daughter dynamic. But animal movies, I almost refuse to watch sad animal movies because I'm just not man enough to handle them. I mean, I'm just not. I can't do it. I can't do it. I am not man enough to handle sad animal movies. I am man enough to admit that I'm not man enough to deal with that. Um, so um, let's see. Raymond Hinshold. Yeah, I'll try to never say anything too crazy that would cause harm to the live stream. Do you think SJWs monitor these live streams? I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do to an extent. There's no doubt about that. Jeremy cried watching Gilmore Girls. I won't watch A Dog's Life. I won't do it. I won't watch Old Yeller. Does that make you a beta, Jeremy? Jeremy, are you gonna hate watch Unicorn Trash? No, I'm not gonna watch it. Marley and Me, I have not watched Marley and Me. I can barely make it through Homeward Bound, man. Homeward Bound is one of my favorite movies, by the way. But I can barely make it through that, and that's not even sad. I mean, it ends good, but it's still like it kicks my ass in the end, man. I'm just sitting there going, mother, God dang it. I'm trying to hide my eyes and hide my face when I'm watching the end of Homeward Bound, man. Homeward Bound is great. Love Homeward Bound. So good. Let me see. Pauly D, you're telling me you didn't cry when Alfred told Bruce he was leaving and didn't want him to be around to see him die in the Dark Knight Rises. I didn't. I did get emotional, but I didn't have any tears. No waterworks. No waterworks. Let me see. Yeah, I won't watch. I will not watch A Dog's Life. What's the other one? Is that the one with Richard Gere in it? Which one's the one with Richard Gere? I won't watch that one either. But which one's with Richard Gere? Oh, that's like Hachi or Hachi or something like that. Yeah, Hachi. Hachi, is that what it's called? Okay. Yeah, I won't watch that one either. So I won't watch any of these. I can't do sad animal movies. I am not man enough. You heard it here first on the Geeks and Gamers live stream. The toxic male himself is admitting he is not toxic enough. By the way, you want me to freak all you out right now? Okay. Since we're talking about how Jeremy's just a beta and everything like that, did you guys see what I tweeted? Did you guys see what I tweeted? You want to talk about not being a man? All right. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Oh my God. I don't even want to watch this. I don't even want to watch it. I don't even want to watch it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't want to watch this. Oh God. All right. You're all going to hate me. Okay. You're all going to hate me. Don't hate me. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. No. Oh, hell no. Hail to the no. Hail no. Woo. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. That's a big fuck. Turn this fucking shit off my fucking screen. God dang, it keeps replaying. Sorry for the cussing. So all right, let's see. Need some raid. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. Thanks for the nightmare effort. Yeah, that's a lot of nopes. A lot of nopes right there. Who is Jeremy? I am Jeremy. I am Jeremy. I am the man, the myth, the legend, known as the creator of Geeks and Gamers, the global epic brand known as Geeks and Gamers. Real quick before we bounce here, let me see if I can pull this up. All right, so if you want to go over to geeksandgamers.com to the store, geeksandgamers.com/store, we have our new merch up. We have t-shirts, we have hoodies, we have tank tops, we have hats, we have beanies. So if you guys want to go over there and check those out, we appreciate that. Any support is obviously appreciated. And again, once we run through this merch, we will have more. We will have more. Because that was a lot of money that we just put into funding this purchase right here. So I'm looking forward to the next step at Geeks and Gamers. And so but that's pretty much going to be it for the day. This has been a really fun live stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Subscribe to my personal channel, D-Day Cobra, DDAYCOBRA. David Stevens, thank you for the super chat. Raymond Hingehold says, what about Turner and Hooch with Tom Hanks? Haven't seen it. Pauly D, that's a nightmare fuel. Please stop. It's okay, Jeremy. I cried when I beat Mother 3. The ending is so sad and I never cry. I hear you on that. Orbital 1970 Goat. Cujo, I've never seen myself. I haven't either. Johnny Patton says, Collider Jedi Council is becoming more and more insufferable. Is there anyone there you dislike? They need a dissenting opinion to even it out. I'm a big fan of Christian Harloff. And so I like Christian. I think Christian's very knowledgeable when it comes to Star Wars. I think he's probably in a bad position right now because I think he really loves Star Wars so much that he hates to see what's going on with the fandom, and he's trying to play both sides at times. When he speaks out, he gets criticized from all directions. And so, I like Christian a lot, though. Christian's the only guy at Collider that I still have any positive feelings towards. I really like Christian a lot. And I met him at Star Wars Celebration in Orlando. And he's a nice guy. So, all right. So David Stevens says another super chat. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. All right. So mods, thank you for your support. Everybody in the chat, thank you for your support. Smash the melee button if you do not mind. Simple request from a simple man. You guys have a great night, and we will talk to you later.